Welcome to another Death Head Dice unboxing video. This time we're going to look at the brand new Trollkin model kit, the Hoarluk Doomshaper, the Dire Prophet, which is a epic Trollkin Warlock unit. This model was officially released yesterday, and I've been waiting patiently, and I have to admit this is one of the first kits I've actually gone out and bought it on the day of release, so it's got to be good, right? So we'll take a quick look at the box. I was kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be in an actual box. I was going to be in a blister, so that's a pleasant surprise. And on the side, you've got the scroll bearer. And look, it's a different image on the other side. It's Doomy 3, or Hoarluk Doomshaper, Doomy 3 to his friends, on this side, which is nice to see them mix it up a little bit. And on the back, we've got the fluff, standard stuff, and something I've never seen before on one of these models is this, wait for a focus there, a warning that this product contains DINP, a chemical known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects and other reproductive harm. So I guess it's you got to be a bit of a badass playing this now because there's all those warnings on it. So let's take a quick look at and see what's inside. And we'll grab that open, and you've got your cards, which are going to be hiding in there. So you've got 3 cards with this one. So you've got the Hoarluk Doomshaper card, his spell and feat, as well as the scroll bearer. See, I would normally go through and talk about some of his skills, but for those Trollblood fans who already listened to it, the Trollblood Scrum podcast did an excellent coverage of the Doomy 3, as well as other things from the new Devastation book from Horde. So if you haven't listened to it already, go listen to it. It's great stuff. I make a few comments here and there, but it's listen to Matt and to Dallas and to Frank talk about it. They've got a lot of really good insight. So I'll put a link below as well. So, and assuming my camera can actually focus on what we're doing here. So there we go. So those are the cards, and then we'll take a quick look and see what's in the box. So, first thing that when I opened this up that surprised me, it's mostly resin. I was actually expecting most of it to be to be the pewter. But at this point, most of it's resin, which is kind of nice, and it's multiple pieces. So what I'm going to do, so you've got your body, and then you've got your little scroll bearer, the guy that goes on top of the scroll bearer, and the big-ass staff that he comes with as well. That's a pretty impressive size. So let me lay this out, and then we'll continue from there. So now that we've got everything laid out, you can see that Doomy is comprised of 4 pieces. He's got 3 resin and 1 pewter. I'm thinking the 1 pewter piece is because the way he's got his hand positioned in an open looking, but they may not have been able to do that with the resin without it potentially breaking or not molding correctly. So that's my guess on why you've got that 1 pewter. And then if you look at the scroll bearer, the bottom 2 pieces are resin, and then you've got 2 metal on the top. Again, I think it's probably for the level of detail that they're looking at and the sort of the delicateness of it. So we'll start off by looking at Doomy, and we'll see if I can not fight with my camera anymore. So as you can see, lots of detail on the ruins. And some nice open spaces too. I originally was thinking that the open space here, something had to go, but it's a great place to put down. If you look at the box art, it's a great place to put down some tartan and such as well. But really nice looking kit. I mean, it's gorgeous, nice dynamic pose. It's looking really good. The staff is on mine. The mold lines are actually, there's a little bit of mold line, but nothing that I don't think I can take. Won't take a little bit of just a little bit with the X-Acto knife should be able to clean up. The pose, once again, these kits are fairly static in the way they want you to put them together. I'm thinking I'm probably going to magnetize his staff hand just so that I can package it, because it's going to be fairly sizable. If you compare him with his staff up compared to some of the other kits, it's going to be twice the size. And since I don't have bottle foam boxes, it's going to be a challenge keeping that in without it breaking. So I think I'm just going to magnetize it, maybe with a pin, just so it stays in the same spot when I magnetize, because I don't want it flipping around and being all wonky when I do that. So I think that's going to be the approach I'll take with him. And as you can see, the back piece here, the little back of his robe will fit in. I haven't cut off any of the flash yet, so this is why it's not fitting together completely properly. But overall, Doomy looks fantastic. Looks quite good. Let's see if we can get a better shot of him here. There we go. So you can see nice, lots of detail. And then we'll move over to the scroll bearer. So you got the little guy on the bottom carrying the big honking scroll, and the pewter piece, or sorry, the resin piece fits on the back and sort of lies flat behind him, which gives it a bit of a balance as well. And then the pewter fits on top. And the nice thing about these, they actually have little grooves that everything fits into, so you'll know you got the right spot. Although I think the pewter needs to be bent slightly because I can't get that one to fit quite the way I want it to, but a little bit of time and we'll get it in there. So this one, the guy doesn't seem to have quite the level of detail. Like his face looks a little bit softer. I mean, it still looks really nice, but it's just I'm not seeing the same level of detail, at least on the face pieces, and some of the ropes look a little bit soft compared to the to what Doomy is. But still a neat looking little guy. Be interesting to see how if I'll follow the same paint scheme as they do on the box, or if I'll venture forth and try something a little bit different. So let me see if I can blue tack these guys together, and then we'll do a bit of comparison to some other models, because I think the biggest shock to everyone is going to be the size of these guys compared to established models. So let me get these together and we'll continue from there. Okay, so now we're back and we've got the Doomy blue tack together. I'm not sure how long the pewter will stay together on this one, or stay on it, but as you can see, he's a pretty impressive size kit, and same with the squirrel bear beside him is equally almost as tall as he is. So put a little bit of perspective. Let's see, I'll keep my finger on the staff there. This is Doomy 2. So we're talking a significant, like Doomy 2 is about maybe half his size with the staff, or maybe 2/3 of his size without the staff. So he's much smaller in comparison. In even bigger context, well, there goes the hand, oh well. He's marginally smaller than a Mauler. Now, this is one of the plastic Mauler kits, but he's marginally smaller than that. So that really puts it in context how big this guy is compared to the other kits. So overall, fantastic kit. I think we've known what he's looked like for a while, but actually seeing the kit itself, not a lot of mold lines. The few mold lines that I see look to be fairly easy. They give you a lot of open spaces for people that want to do tartan or do something fancy with the cloaks. You've got a lot of room. You don't necessarily have to fight between all those little crevices that you see in some of the other models, or even like on Doomy 2, you see that as well. So, oops, I just broke my Doomy 2. So that's okay. I'm going to be playing Doomy 3 anyway. So there we go. So this is let's just take a moment. I will put together my rating, which oddly enough, I think you guys know it'll be pretty good. And then we'll wrap this thing up. We're going to go into the final score. So the first option, or first one, is the pose or dynamicness of the model. And this one, or the sculpt, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. The only reason I'm not giving it a 5 is because I'm still a little bit I'm not thrilled 100% with the scroll bear, the bottom pig on the scroll bear. I think it looks a little bit soft. It doesn't look as sharp. I don't know if that's because of the material they used. It's still a fantastic kit. I'm not going to give it a 5 out of 5 just because that one little bit it's calling out to me as being not. It could have been potentially a little bit better. So, but still 4.5 out of 5 on the sculpt and dynamic ability. I don't know, even that's not even a word, but the dynamicness of the sculpt. Next one is the customizability, or the ability to modify it or change it. You can do some minor positionings of the arms on Doomy, but that's really about it. You don't have a lot of flexibility, at least to the skill set that I have. I mean, some people may be a little more creative, but for me, it's don't have much option. But the Privateer Press has been like that. You buy a kit that's ready to go. You're not looking at doing a huge amount of modification, at least on these characters. And then the last one is the quality of the mold lines, the molding itself. And there's very few mold lines on this. On the Doomy body itself, there's next to nothing. There's a few mold lines in very easy to access places on the scroll bearer and on the Doomy staff. But overall, a very good pull out of I lucked out and got something without a lot of mold lines, which is good. And we'll see if my camera will actually focus. There we go. So overall, I give that one 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5 as well. So that would give me based on my just deciding to go from out of 5 to percentage, that gives this model a 90%. I'm going to bump it up to 95 just because I like it so much, and it's a fantastic kit, and the rules are so good as well. So Comment below. Let me know if you've picked it up and if you've what you thought about it. Is it one of the best models or sculpts in the troll line right now, or do you like something else? And if you like something else, tell me what that is. And I said before, if you're a Trollkin fan and you're not listening to the Scrumcast podcast, check it out. There's some great information there and a great bunch of guys talking about trolls. Also, if you are if you like podcasts, I'm on another podcast called For New Gamers. FOUR New Gamers. That's on the handcannononline.com site, and I'll put a link in the section as well, so you can check that out. And that's it. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more of these videos, hopefully next time in focus, just like and comment, or like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, throw them in the comment section below, and let me know if you want to see any more of these videos. Again, in focus maybe next time. There we go. Thanks for watching.